this is what Poland may look like in a few years. This is a protest by Islamists in Hamburg, Germany, demanding the introduction of Sharia law and the creation of a caliphate. The result, the dismantling of the political system and the collapse of the state. Germany has been facing rising crime rates since it opened its borders to migrants from Africa and Asia. According to statistics, the number of criminal offenses in Germany increased by 5.5% last year, the highest level since 2016. All the studies have been conducted in countries such as Germany, Sweden, and France clearly show the correlation between the influx of illegal immigration and this threat from providing security. There, armed gangs that simply shoot among themselves are already operating. One doesn't have to look far for examples. In May, in the center of Mannheim, Germany, an Afghan immigrant attacked one of the members of their organization, the anti-Islamic movement Pax Europa. He wounded 6 people with a knife. The attack resulted in the death of a 29-year-old police officer. And this is Bordeaux, France. A black assailant attacked a woman and a child. In the case of both France and Belgium, we can already talk about the third generation of migrants, which are the most radical. French liberal policies have led to illegal immigrants being beyond any government control, sleeping on the streets and forming ghettos. What's more, they are demanding their rights more often and more loudly. In Belgium, a Muslim party targeting residents from North Africa and the Middle East came in third place in regional elections. After 2015, after all, there were terrorist attacks in Belgium and France. In Belgium, it was in April 2016 at the Zaventem airport. In the case of France, the attack in Paris on the 13th of November 2015, and they were also the work of radicalized migrants. So why are Muslims migrating en masse to Christian countries? This is what British columnist Katie Hopkins asked. In response, she was attacked.
How much are they paying you for hating on Muslims? How much money do you get?
Why are Muslims always in Christian lands? Why do you come to England?
Well, majority of Muslims are in Muslim lands. If you knew your statistics, if you knew your maths, majority of the Muslims are in Muslim lands. There are nearly 2 billion Muslims on the planet, majority of them, and they are very happy. Have you been to Qatar? Have you been to Dubai? Have you been to Malaysia? Okay, so what do you think of Muslims in Malaysia? They're very happy. They're not coming to your land.
The reality, however, is different. Islamic migrants are not looking for a safe haven. They are trying to subjugate Europe, and this cannot be accepted.
Stawką jest po pierwsze nasze bezpieczeństwo.
What is at stake is, first of all, our security, and secondly, what is at stake is whether we will continue to live in Poland or only on territory that will actually be quite different from what our ancestors knew, for example. Experts have no illusions. Migrants from Asia or Africa will be a burden for the entire country. Of course they will not want to work. There will be costs associated with healthcare, with social welfare, and providing housing for these people. All this will result in the fact that these funds, in a significant way, will not be transferred to Polish small towns, to the needs of Polish people, but unfortunately, we will have to support thousands of illegal immigrants. The question is fundamental. Do we want to live in a Poland with its values, traditions, and culture, or in a Poland dominated by Islamic radicalized migrants?